just came out with a new feature that I'm super excited about. So I am going to show you that to you. It's called Market Fuel. You get it under the analyzer. Because I'm using Wizard of Oz text as my sample text, there is going to be some interesting information probably get pulled into this analysis, but it should give you a good idea of how it would work. So it will provide a market analysis, which will include the target demographics and audience segments, the strengths in the current market trends, so where your work fits within current trends, a competitors analysis, market opportunities and recommendations, similar books or comps, which I know a lot of people struggle with comps. I do too. And so this is a great starting point, if nothing else, of the kind of books and stories that you could be looking at to find comps for yours, because it will compare and provide comps based off of your text. And then you can look at those, and if you like them as your comp, you can use them. If it's just a starting point and you find it, and it gives you a little bit idea of where to look more into the market for the comps you want to include, then that's fantastic as well. Another thing it will do is this front and back. So what that means is it's actually looking at title suggestions and kind of like how the title might come off to the audience. So it's saying, okay, well, this title would be great for fans of these types of stories. And so it gives title suggestions with additional information so that you're informed as to why it's saying those title suggestions. It also has some trope-centric title options to look at, and then also book series name options. And then you have these blurbs, these book descriptions. And so again, these are suggestions for your blurb and for sales copy. And it again will say, kind of like if you're marketing it more as a classic fantasy adventure, then here's a way to maybe do that. Then you can take this as a starting point for your own blurb. Another feature is this search. So this is giving you keywords, general, niche, competitor, and reader-driven ones. So you can use these keywords in your marketing. You can use them if you do ads. You can usually attach a lot of keywords to your ads. So maybe some of the ones it finds for you, you might want to include into that. And so it just gives you some things to look at. It also points out kind of where it fits in Amazon categories, which I think is really helpful. Again, it does a little bit of comparison from this perspective, from this area, more category information. Then on promo, this feature basically gives you additional Amazon description copy that you can use. And again, I like to say starting point because I think, you may not take it straight as it is, but it gives you some ideas of Amazon description copy you can use. And it even will tell you, like, well, if you want to come from a hook and intrigue perspective, this is a good idea. If you want to come from the emotional appeal side, well, then this might be a good description. And you can take these and, work, take them as suggestions and work with them. And it might help you have some different perspectives of how you can get these things put together. It also has Facebook ad copy suggestions, general social media copy suggestions, and even potential lead magnets that you might consider. Now, you're obviously not going to be limited to what it provides, but it does give you some ideas if you had been struggling with that, and you can think about these, and maybe you'll use one of the suggestions it provides. Maybe it will spark an idea to you for you to create your own. So those are the main features. I really love this new tool. I haven't been able to really use it in an actual work yet, other than I did scan one of mine earlier just to see what it did, and I really liked what it came up with. But this is it's really new. But I hope that this has been helpful so you can get an idea of what is included in this new feature market tool. I'm sure more things will come down the road from AutoCrit, but I really just was wanting to do this one because I got so excited when I saw it.